Morning, welcome to Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. Sorry we're a bit late this morning, but as you probably realise, we've just watched the TV and we've won the World Cup T20, so fantastic. So now I've got to go and get a matching one for these. So I've got the 50 over World Cup one there, so I'll need the 20 over one now. And the Ashes just to complete that this season, that'd be great. Anyway, it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy week this week. Started off on Monday with a little appearance on the Colin Murray show on Radio 5 Live, which is a bit late, I must admit. It was 12 o'clock at night, but tried to get the cricket memorabilia sign out there, and I think it went quite well, really. Had a couple of guys on there, the old guy from Christie's and the guy from Graham Budd's auction, who's, I think they're doing the Maradona ball in a couple of weeks' time, whenever that might be. So hope that goes well. So that was the start of the week, but a bit tinged with sadness with the death of David English, unfortunately, over the weekend. I remember David well. He came and opened my museum back in 2012. Fantastic evening that was, I have to say. David Frith managed to follow him on, but he had a difficult task, I have to say. Anyway, there's a couple of bits here from David English, story by David English here. This one's Bunbury Tales, and it's introduction by Ian Botham, so he's got a signature and what have you in there. The lady brought these in for me in the museum, which is very kind of her. Got a Botham signature on there, but I imagine that's just a facsimile one on there, but there's him and David English there. Certainly a character, no doubt about that. And then you've got this one here, Bunny Badus, which is signed by Viv Richards. Probably a facsimile signature, but nice thing to have in the memory of David English. Done a lot of things for English cricket, I have to say, especially in youth cricket. Brought a lot of cricketers on. I think it was over 150 cricketers paid in his Bunbury Festival. Gone on to play for England. So he's certainly left his mark on the game. Rest in peace, David English. So a few more bits turned up this week. First of all, turned up was this lovely ashtray, which is the Orsova. This one took the 1954 Len Hutton team over to Australia when Frank Tyson shortened his run and blew them away. So that's quite a nice addition to the collection there. Funny enough, I've got 3 ashtrays. These other 2 here, just to get that one. But I got them cheaper, and I did one the other week, so it's always worth hanging on to things and bits and pieces. So quite pleased with that. The Orsova is the Orsova in full flying colours there, all fully signed. 1954-55 team. I did show this the other week, but thought another area wouldn't go amiss. And then you got the postcard to go with that as well. Official Orient Line RMS Orsova postcard, fully signed, so that's nice. So got to thank Channel 4 for showing us the Cricket World Cup this morning, and coincidentally this week I purchased a letter from Richie Benaud, which was complimenting Mr. Brackley and complimenting Channel 4 on their coverage of the 2005 Ashes series, which is probably the best series ever, I would have thought, and Richie Benaud sort of agrees with that on there. So quite a coincidence that Channel 4 have done the cricket this morning, and this week I've got a Channel 4, or mentioned the Channel 4 in Richie Benaud letter. So pleased to have that, I have to say, on a signature from Richie. And a couple of other things shipping turn up this week. That is a bit quirky. It's a cone from the SS Orontes. This one from the 40s and 50s obviously was, this one was in Don Bradman's room. Coming home in 48. That'd be nice to think it was, but it's lovely condition, I have to say. And I've used it even on my hair, so that looks good. And come with that was this lovely SS Orontes enamel badge, which is a lovely thing. So quite a bit on the old Orontes now. Famously took the Bodyline team over to Australia in 32 with Douglas Jardine. And then now sort of gathering pace on these nice cards here. This one with Derek Randall. This is England jumper badge, signed by various players rather. That's Ben Ason's Peter Parfitt. So I think I'm up to about 15 or so now. Which one's this? This is Graham Thorpe. No one seems to know how Graham Thorpe is these days. All of a sudden it was all doom and gloom. I haven't heard a thing since, so I hope it's okay. We've got here Bill Athy and Graham Hick. Well, Bill Athy actually came in my museum, and unanimously or unknown to me, he turned up and had a good time in the museum. We've got this one here. Oh, this is Bob Taylor. This one is Godfrey Evans, so we've gone back a few years there. Unfortunately, all signed in that horrible sort of felt tip pen stuff. So anyway, but that's quite a nice addition to that little collection going on there. And another lovely one turned up this week was this lovely photograph here of New South Wales, 1935. This match they won by, I think it was 26 runs or 28 runs. And they faced the great Eddie Gilbert, the Aboriginal bowler, who took his best averages or best bowling figures, 6 for something, or 6 for 40, I think it was. But a nice photograph there. All their boys in their blazers. There was a 12th man there. Who was the 12th man? Fallowfield was the 12th man. Got some good names there. Robinson, who'd only played 1 test. Fingleton, Oldfield, Chipperfield, Brown at the back there, White, all known to the English people over here for their tours in England. So really pleased with that lovely photograph there. So anyway, that's going to be about it for this week. So sorry it's a bit late, but got to watch the cricket when you can get it. So thanks to Channel 4 again, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.